Survivalist mindset, back with another great video for you guys. Now, I am working on the part 2 for my survival guide, but today's video is going to be focused on the cool parts of the zombie apocalypse. Weapons. I know you're at the edge of your seat ready to see what I have for you guys. Now, we're going to be looking at an array of things: firearms, bladed weapons, hatchets, machetes, swords, you name it. Now, as a broke motherfucker myself, I can't afford the nice things. So, first thing we're going to be looking at is a budget range option. Let's get into that. So, here it is. This is a $120 crossbow. You heard me right. For $120, you could own one of these yourself. Now, is it the best thing? No. It's made in Taiwan. It's very cheaply put together, but it's holding up. It has some extreme power in it. Now, modifications I've done to this crossbow is add paracord wrap to the limbs of the crossbow, to here and to here. Why? Because it looks cool. And second thing, you can actually use paracord to restring these things. Now, you might be looking at this thing and wondering, why is there duct tape at the very end? These did not stick on well. I was afraid that they were going to fly off. This would come back to me, and that would be my end of my career and life. I also am so broke I don't have life insurance, so I can't die anytime soon. But basically, in this package that I got, it was $120. It came with the quiver, the red sight dot, and that was about it. Of course, the iron sights, you know, this, a stringer, and some lube for the railing and the thing. I did go out and buy secondary things, but yeah. So let's take a look at this. First thing is the range on this thing is pretty ridiculous. You can hit up to probably 100 yards with it, maybe. Closer ranges I would shoot for 25, 30 to 50 at most to be extremely accurate with it. It came with 2 bolts. I bought some secondary bolts for it. It shoots 16-inch bolts, and I mean, it's just mean looking. You don't want to be looking down the end of this thing. Now, issues with the crossbow in the zombie apocalypse: it's very slow to reload. You have to put this thing on the ground, put your foot through this, and pull up on this. This one's a recurved crossbow. It's 175-pound draw weight, and I can drop back with my hands. From years of jerking off, really gave me that strength to just pull this thing back. It does come with a pulley system. So here is the pulley system it came with. Now, it does get tangled up easily. Basically, what you do is you string this around the bow, put it, the crossbow, you put it on the strings, put the little foot hole, your foot into the hole, and you just pull back on it, and it cocks it pretty damn well. It's very slow though. It's extremely slow. So if you're not, you know, a badass like me, you're gonna have to be using that on the ground. So what do I think of it? I think it's a very good weapon for the zombie apocalypse. You can hunt with it. You can, you know, defend yourself, your family. It's a great budget option too. I mean, if you're in a place with all your rights taken away, you can't get a gun, or maybe you're a felon. I don't know your life, but you can own a crossbow though, and this thing is pretty fucking neat. I would highly recommend picking one of these up for your arsenal. Get some bolts with it, and they're just fucking worth it, man. So yeah, that's the crossbow. Let's dive in depth of the bolts that come with it just real quick, getting them over. These are field tips on them. They screw in right here, they screw off. I'll of course show you broadheads. These came with broadheads. They're 16-inch. I believe these ones are made out of carbon. They're like 30 bucks on Amazon. And would they hold up from being shot twice? Probably not. You might want to buy some more high-end ones, but they just screw on right there. and you're ready to go. You just load this in. If you guys want to see a shooting video with this thing where I just shoot random garbage in my backyard with it, I'll do that. Leave a like, subscribe, it's totally free. So these are the broadheads that came with it. Basically all it is a very sharp point with razor blades on it. Good for hunting and probably self-defense, I would say, or offense. I don't know you. I don't know if you're, what you want to do with a crossbow that you buy, and it's none of my business. So you just kind of screw it in here, just like the field tips. Screw it in there until it gets tight, and there you go. You're ready to roll. So yeah, let's move on to the next weapon. Next weapon on our zombie killing weapon list, whatever you want to call it. This is the Benelli Supernova 12 gauge shotgun. It holds 4 in this tube down here, 1 in the chamber, and this thing is a bang for your buck, you could call it. Of course, I have some very tactical stickers on mine. One in case I get lonely, the other one just looks cool. How do you think I'm going to keep this arm in shape for pulling back the crossbow? I'm just saying. I did make the saddlebag on the side. It's just double-sided Velcro with a little holder. Makes it look pretty badass for quicker reloads, that type of cool tactical shit. But yeah, it is clear, as you can see. It is on safe, as you can see. And yeah, so this is the Supernova. Where's the sling at? It's on the crossbow. So if that's where you're wondering where the sling is. But yeah, so let's hop into the next weapon. Okay, next weapon on the list is a handgun. You always need a handgun. This one is a .357 Magnum Smith & Wesson. I will show you that it's clear. We're all safe here. No one's getting their head blown off. If they do, this will probably end up on a gore channel. And yeah, so this is .357 Magnum. Pretty cool. Holds 6. It's a revolver with a Glock 17 Beretta, any 9mm or 45 ACP. Even a 1911 would be better probably. They actually have a magazine capacity. All this has is the cylinder, but it's all I have, and it works well for what it does. So yeah, there's the handgun. Now, getting into more melee close range weapons, we have what I went with. Now this category I would put machetes in, small, maybe big like Bowie knives, those kind of mid-range weapons. It's not a sword, but it's definitely bigger than a knife. So this is the bare bones field hatchet. It's a tomahawk. I showed it in my last video. There goes the sheath. And yeah, I sharpened it myself, and this thing, it's mean. You can really get a grasp on it. Has a blunt end for hitting things that you don't like with, or how I use it to hammer nails in the wall. I did do this own little paint job right here, this beautiful frog right here. Will I tell you the meaning behind it? No, I will keep you guessing. I did the paracord wrap right here. It's pretty goddamn sharp. And yeah, multi-purpose. You can build a shelter with it, or kill some zombies. Either that you like. Let's hop into the next thing. Now we're jumping into a category of ifs, maybes, buts, and probably nots. These things, I don't know if they could really be helpful or used in a zombie apocalypse. And these are kind of things I wouldn't recommend. I do carry them, but I wouldn't recommend them. I don't think they could kill the undead. But here's the Buck 119 sleek blade. I'm probably going to buy a K-Bar combat knife, one of the K-Bar products, and switch it out for this. This thing is just, it's not that good of a knife, really. Works well, holds a decent edge, easy to sharpen, but I'm already having issues with it. This is moving, and it's just, I don't know. I think a K-Bar would be better on my back. But there's the Buck 119. There's a fixed blade knife. The tang goes down to here. It's not full tang. It's more of a, I don't know what you would call that, but It's just in the handle. It goes to right about there. You can look up on Google these things split in half and see the tank for yourself. Here's my EDC, my everyday carry. This is a CRKT spew. It's 20 bucks. Really tiny. Mine came very sharp. You know, it's a good little work knife. Could you kill a zombie or defend yourself with it? Probably not. It's very tiny. I wouldn't trust this tip with my life. It'd probably break in half. But yeah, there's for the fixed blade options. The final thing on our list. Now this has been quite a boring video, and I'm sorry about that. You know, of course I'll drop the survival bag, zombie apocalypse survival bag update video soon. I bet there's been a lot of background noise. I just thought I should make something for you guys, so at least you have some content to keep yourself entertained. Yeah, so this is just a katana. It's about 200 bucks. It's 1095 steel. It's hardened just like a real one. Would it hold up? Probably not. Probably break or get dull very fast or snap in half. But it looks cool, and that's what matters. And yeah, so there's the samurai sword. I'll probably switch this out for something stronger when I have the money. Right now times are hard. I bet you guys know that too. So for now, this is my more long bladed weapon. So basically went over a lot of the weapons I would choose in the zombie apocalypse, and we went over some budget options, of course. And that's basically it. This video wasn't anything well put together or probably what you would have liked, but you know, it was fun to make. And of course there'll be more content about the zombie apocalypse and everything. I really enjoy making these videos. I love The Walking Dead growing up. I mean, some of my happiest memories were actually as a young one watching The Walking Dead. I got my mom into it and we really bonded over it, so it's something special to me. It's a very fun hobby to, you know, LARP around and pretend that the zombie apocalypse is gonna happen. And if it does, I'd probably die, but it'd be fun, you know. So yes, if you want to see a video of me going in depth about this crossbow, shooting it and showing you what $120 gets you in the crossbow market, I will. If you really want to see the part 2 to the backpack, like and subscribe, comment down below what I should do next, and I will see you guys in the next video.